Hi, everybody. Welcome to the latest edition of the Gold monthly featured artist series by Midwest Gold Records here at Upstairs Man Studios. I'm here with Common Molly, climbing the charts, local charts, WYCE, hottest band in town. Also with Oliver over there, my co-host.
Yo.
Just give you guys a chance to introduce yourselves.
I'm Brick.
I'm Carter.
Fish.
I'm Tommy. I play lead guitar.
I'm the lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist.
I'm the drummer.
I play the bass.
Tell us about how you guys got Common Molly started. I guess, the origin story.
Well, me and Brock were looking to start a band like 2019 or 20 or something like that. And then we had a local friend, or a mutual friend, Trent, and we just met at the skate park, and we first saw me and Fish play, was knocking on his door at the skate park. And then she came over to our house, and then we had a couple, we had like a couple like half-ass written songs, and we didn't know how to put melodies to them. And Fish came along, and we're like, oh, that's how you do that. So, yeah, it started with us three, just like at the skate park, and just like mutual friends, and going to open mic nights and blowing it. And then finally, like, scoring a gig at, like, that same bar we used to go to open mic nights at, and, like,
Friday night.
It was just, like,
yeah.
It was, like, a very natural, progressive thing. It was just the music that got us where we are,
Yeah, and then we picked up Carter about a year ago. He kind of hit us up when we lost our first drummer, so, yeah.
And have you guys always had, such chemistry? I know, obviously, brothers, you guys, known each other for quite a while.
Yeah.
But, when Fish came along, did you guys just hit the ground running? Or, what was the deal?
I think we really kind of carved out a sound. Like, I feel like Fish was a lot more like singer-songwriter stuff, and Tom and I just wanted to play rock and roll. We were really big in the blues at that time, and I think we kind of matched our sounds. And, I've always liked punk rock, and I was, wanting to play punk rock and kind of gravitate toward that. And it's been kind of a melting pot of sounds, I guess, since then. We've definitely worked with each other, and
yeah. Everything progresses in different ways, too. I think from where we started to where we are now, we're in a completely different place, which I love.
You were like, listen to the Stooges album. I was like, I never even heard of that.
Yeah.
So I did. Yeah.
Well, there we go. You covered it on the album.
yeah, I think that's probably one of our biggest influences. I mean, for me, I think personally. I think a lot of just like local bands that are really good just kind of inspire me in a way. There's so many good ones around here, and which we have the opportunity to play with. It's it's inspiring.
Yeah, I think we all have like our bass influences. Like I like Dinosaur Jr. and Hendrix. And those are like top two for me. But then you go see like a local show and see what they do on like just like a more eye level,
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of, I don't know, you just learn something from that, combine them with your like bass influences, and you get your own. It's a cool thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, when you guys are getting ready to take the stage, pretty notably your live shows are off the hook. Is there anything you guys are doing, anything you're thinking of, any plans when you take the stage, or is it just happens when you get up there? I know Tommy wore a dress to a show, so obviously that was a little premeditated, but
yeah,
usually
like are you planning on putting on a spectacle when you guys get up there?
Oh, I don't know. I think they all go a little differently. Sometimes you just want to wear a white shirt and jeans, but sometimes you want to wear a dress.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be stuck to one thing,
Yeah.
But I think the goal is just to like put your heart into it and play as hard as you can, and that's what counts.
Yeah, we don't really have any like pre-show rituals or anything. Like, it just kind of, we get up there and kind of feed off everything. If it's a super tight night, then we're gonna be
The crowd too is really like inspiring to us.
Mm-hmm.
So when everyone's just like standing there, it's kind of hard to like really give it to them. But when people are like moshing and dancing and singing along, we're like, all right.
Absolutely.
We try to throw down with them.
Yeah.
It's always push-pull with the crowd. It's your job to get them going, but it's their job. It's just a balance thing you find with them,
Mm-hmm.
You both
Absolutely.
feed off each other, can't rely on one.
One of my favorite things at your guys' show is when you know, make the crowd feel awkward enough to come forward and you say, "Hey guys, get the hell up here."
I know, yeah.
There's
That's
75
always the
people in this
icebreaker,
room and they're all
man.
squishing to the back.
Uh-huh.
Come on, let's have a good
Yeah,
time.
front row
All you
seats.
gotta do is
take 'em.
ask.
And they always do.
Yeah.
They always move forward and have a great time.
Sometimes you need a little nudge.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fun part, the convincing them to come. You guys usually go about starting a song or writing a song?
I think mostly like music comes first, or if we have like an idea of like a song title, like something like kind of cheeky that we just
Okay.
like write about.
Like
Most-
Funky Mother.
Yeah. Mostly it's like
Mm.
somebody will have a riff or something, and we just kind of work out together.
It's kind of like a writing prompt, almost like
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
something to jump off from.
Someone-
Yeah.
Someone will bring a piece of the puzzle, and then everyone will kind of,
fill
attack
it
it.
in.
And,
I think that's really
Yeah.
made the eclectic sound too, because we all have different influences and
So
listen to different music and.
is it random then? One person will come in, or is there usually one person who usually starts off or leads the song?
Pretty random.
Okay.
I think as far as like styles go, I think Tom and Fish kind of have like a more organic sense of like letting see where it goes, versus like I try to have like a thought of the song and I'm like, no, it should be like this and that,
Conceptual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just interesting though. It's what makes us.
Yeah. A lot of times I'll write, like, I'll play something and then I'll get like a rhythmic idea from like Carter and then totally like switch what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Or like, I don't know. It's just all different really.
Carter's really good at like organizing
Yeah.
where things go too.
Have
Yeah,
We're
one
like,
steady piece.
we're like, where should this go? And he's like, it should go there. And we're like, all right.
It's
I think-
quality in a drummer.
I think we all have our own roles. I would say Fish bursts a lot of the songs. Like she'll have like an output and we all like jump on that. And then we all have our own roles in it and then but sometimes the roles get switched.
Mm-hmm.
So Fish, do you usually write the lyrics then?
It kind of depends. All right, the lyrics for the songs that, like the parts of the songs that I come up with, but sometimes like Tommy will have a bunch of lyrics or Brock will have a bunch of lyrics. And I'm like, all right, let's use those.
Are there any
It's okay.
songs that in particular they wrote the lyrics to?
Easy Song.
Izzy song?
I wrote the lyrics to that and pretty much the whole thing.
Strawberries.
And Strawberries.
Okay.
Then Brock wrote Green Eye.
Green Eyes, and then a lot of my other stuff I think Fish and I kind of collab on as far as
Yeah.
lyrics.
But then Water Gun is Fish, then Rat Girl is Fish. Those are like pretty much all done. We just jumped on.
Yeah.
But
Do you guys feel like you leveled up at all in this next songwriting stage?
yeah,
That's-
I'd like to think so.
that's
As
the
far
goal.
as
Yeah.
like it's just a goal. I mean, it's never about being the best, but I love getting better at my instrument. I love that. So yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's definitely tough though, because I think the more you learn, the more you realize there's also a lot that you don't know,
Mhm.
like more than you have discovered anyway, and it feels daunting. But yeah, that's definitely the goal, is to get better. I know we want to get better too. We want to do a solid sophomore
Mhm.
album
Mm-hmm.
after this too.
Yeah, I wasn't really there for the first round, obviously, but I like to think that things have gotten better.
Songwriting it's easier. It's
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
That's probably the thing too. It's just easier to write songs now.
Yeah,
Doesn't take as long.
it's literally easier.
Yeah.
We've kind of worked through a lot of stuff. None of us have been in a band. Well, Carter has, but none of us three have been in a band before this, and so it's kind of like very much like figuring everything out in the beginning. And now I feel like we're like, okay, like we're still figuring things out, but it's a little more straightforward. I feel
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
Yeah,
we're like, oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
how you do that thing.
it's the process is getting easier. The songs are getting more interesting and more us, and everything's just evolving.
Mhm.
What are your guys' hopes and dreams for this band? Are we gonna see Common Molly worldwide tour?
Hopefully.
Stadium tour next
sold
year.
out tickets,
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden, all that.
Well, that's the goal. We're actually planning a tour for the fall in October, an East Coast tour. So getting that down, more out of state shows. Really excited to be part of the label now. Shout out to Midwest Gold Records.
Yeah, I'll add
Yeah.
that in. First official signee to our record label, Midwest Gold,
First
is
one.
Common Molly.
Dang.
First one to sign.
What an honor.
History in the books.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's incredibly exciting. Like I told you guys before, just hearing you guys play was one of the inspirations for starting this whole project in the first place. So
Oh yeah.
We love that.
On record.
From the music. I love that. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah.
thanks for coming out.
Thanks
This
for
was
having
awesome.
Follow us on socials. God damn it. Something.